What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Mechanical keyboards. Do I need another one? I probably don't, but when I saw this Keychron keyboard, I had to pick it up because, well, let me take a step back. My friends that programs, they love Keychron. It's one of those keyboard where it's like there's a cult following for it. And I've just never gotten myself to get one of the high-end ones, because I just didn't feel like it was, it didn't look like it was worth the money. But this one right here, the price, I just couldn't resist. When I saw this thing on Amazon, brand new, by the way, I paid for this with my own money. They did not sponsor this video at all. They should, I think. But yeah, I did purchase this with my own money, and I just wanted to test it out because, once again, it's a name brand and the price is you just can't beat. So today I just wanted to unbox this. Well, obviously you've already seen the unboxing, but today I just wanted to test this thing out and let's see how good this thing really is and if it lives up to its name. Pretty cool design, I think. Red keycaps for escape, spacebar, and enter. You can actually swap that out if you don't like the whole red. It looks like they included the black keycaps in here, so you can swap that out if you don't like that whole look. But obviously, if you're really into mechanical keyboards, you'll probably have your own set of keycaps that you can just swap out. And speaking of swapping out, that's what this mechanical keyboard is all about here. What I've read up on, at least, is that you can swap everything out on this thing. It's made so that you can customize it. There are some RGB on the side and things like that, which I'll plug it in a bit for you guys to see. But they're really proud of the fact that it's a gasket mount design on this thing. So yeah, it's Keychron but at a lower price point, I would say. Now, in terms of the wiring in the back, you got this USB-C that has a little wing on it. So I think it's a very, I wouldn't say proprietary, it's still USB-C, but as you can see, using this cable will actually lock it in a little bit better. All right, so first off, I would say that this whole like USB-C with a little wing on it, it's a little problem. It was hard to actually plug it in. I don't see the need for it. Honestly, yeah, if I unplug it right now and try to re-plug it back in, let me just show you how long it takes me. It just won't stay in place. You got to really get those wings right in there for it to really go in. But once you do, it's pretty smooth going in and out. But yeah, I would say skip this little wire, get your own wire. You got some left or right cable management side here. So if depending on your gaming setup, you can probably, tuck the wire in however many way you want. The feet, I feel like, look at how thick this keyboard is right here. The feet, I feel like, doesn't really add much to it, but it's nice that they do have double feet, meaning that you can just prop it up just a little bit, or you can go a little bit higher. But if you look at this, I mean, it doesn't really significantly raise it up at all, because this keyboard is already pretty high. If you look on the side right here, wait, yeah, look on the side right here, it's pretty thick, chunky. And let's say if I drop this thing down, yeah, I guess it does like flatten it out a little bit more. I don't know if I would like this. If I have a wrist rest, I guess it will elevate my palm a little bit more, and I think that will work a little bit better. But other than that, you're probably gonna need to prop this thing up so that the keyboard will come up a little bit more. Feels a little bit more natural if you don't have a wrist rest. Yeah. All right, so underneath, you got yourself a brown switch, which is great for like typing. Gaming, I actually like the brown switch for gaming because one is not as loud as the blue switch, but at the same time it gives you that nice feedback as well. So I actually do like the brown switch. Yeah, it's not like clicky, super loud, right? The other thing about this keyboard that I actually read and I really like is that you can switch seamlessly from Mac to PC really easily. As you can see, I have a Mac right here and then PC running over here. So I'm constantly switching back and forth from the Mac and the PC. And so if you look on the keycaps right here, it actually shows you, you know, the window key. But if you look at that little icon right there, these are Mac right here. These are Mac icons. And then on the keycaps, you can see that it says Mac and window. That's how you switch back and forth right there. But yeah, that's it's nice of them to do that because they realize that a lot of Mac people are actually buying their product. All right, so I've plugged the keyboard in and check this out. This is one of the mode for the lighting. Okay, and then changing the lighting, you hold down the function and you press this top key right here. I believe this is like an FB? Weird. Yeah, it's FB. And then you can keep swapping it. There's tons of different modes on here, I noticed. And this is the default one that I turned on right here. So in terms of on the Mac side of things, it looks like it does all the things that I would want it to do. So for instance, you know, brightness on the Mac, I'm holding down function and I can change that easily. Swapping between apps, that works well. Here, let's see if I can turn on the brightest as well. So this right here is the brightest. Changing volume, yep, works just fine right here. And then yeah, just different lighting mode. Here's the breathing one. And here's one that just, I guess, is circling around the K area. This is like a spin wheel. This is a swipe. Curtain goes into the center. That looks cool. This one looks pretty cool. This, I guess just turn it off totally? No. This is the individual key, so when you press it, it just lights up. And then this one, like the surrounding lights up. By the way, listen to the sound. It sounds good. It's not an annoying clicky sound, but it is louder than like a red keyboard, right? A red switch. This one's even bigger. I do like these settings, by the way. These lighting settings. That looks good. So yeah, this one like here is like a wave wherever you press. That looks cool. That looks really cool. And there you have it right there on the side. So the one thing that you need to know here is that there are no RGB on here. I think I misspoke earlier when I say RGB. It's just a term that I use, but there are no RGB on here. It's just red light. That's it. And it's kind of a red theme. I feel like that's what they're going for, the black and red theme. That's why these keycaps are red right here. But yeah, it's just purely red. They're probably saving themselves some money right there by just doing all red. But yeah, that's what it is right there, guys. So there you go. That's the Keychron C3 Pro. Yeah, I picked this one up just because the price point is so good. I just wanted to see how it is. And yeah, I feel like this is a good one. I would recommend to friends if they want to start out with mechanical keyboards, for sure. Anyway, that's it for me right there. I'm out. Have a good one. Bye-bye.